Bragg Creek is still without a garbage bylaw, even though one was proposed in 2023, and Council had directed staff to explore various options. Can you tell me what is your position on this issue? What actions have you taken to move it forward? And what you will do as councillor to ensure that Bragg Creek does in fact get a garbage bylaw?
Great, thank you for that. When a local group, Bragg Creek Wild, approached me about a garbage bylaw, I offered my advice on how best to proceed. And I knew how difficult it was to introduce bylaws that are enforceable, because there's no sense putting a law in place if you're not going to uphold the law. So we organized early meetings that involved a number of stakeholder groups of administration. And to their credit, the Bragg Creek Wild also brought a fair amount of expertise to the table, and some very good early discussions were had about what would it take to come up with a garbage bylaw. Presentation was made to council through the PPC committee, Public Presentation Committee, and great sales job, and all my colleagues got on board, and we directed administration to bring back a report for council to consider, or governance committee to consider, about the feasibility of implementing a garbage bylaw for Bragg Creek. So when we got the report back, it was a bit of a good news, bad news, I'll be honest, but the administration stepped back and looked at the bigger Rocky View problem of perhaps a garbage bylaw. And in my feedback, I indicated that you can have local bylaws, you can have local maps, you can have defined boundaries on where things matter. And we had done that before with a firearms bylaw that we had that was fairly short-lived. Anyway, some progress was made, but then it seemed to stall out. So when it stalled out, I figured the best way was just to get the group to come in again, update us at the Public Presentation Committee, and that would allow council to put the pressure on admin again to maybe remove a roadblock or whatever was holding it back. So they came in and talked again, and we had pretty good support from my councillors. And what I'm finding is it's much harder for my colleagues to say no to something if it's actually the local people that are also engaging and giving reasons with. So it was quite effective, and the groups met with our new CAO again, and we're getting close, but unfortunately we haven't managed to get the ball over the end zone line. So my promise is to continue to promote this. Every other community in the area has something like this. Where I live in Elbow Valley, we have garbage bylaws, and we're quite aware of wildlife attractants. We're not even allowed to have bird feeders, but some sort of rules are needed, especially in the commercial area, to help us do enforcement and keep our wildlife safe, and also our people safe.
Thank you.